we move along to our next contest, scheduled for 1.
We don't even get the satisfaction of hearing Cody White introduce the top of this segment without getting busted out and interrupted by the most obnoxious man in the entire building.
I don't get any satisfaction from Cody White saying anything for that matter, but it's now time for the world's most jacked up ring announcer.
As far as who was the most obnoxious out of these two, you can pick him at home. Big Daddy of Destruction, J-Rocc, I guess, as per usual, demanding his own introduction as he commands all the attention in the room.
Who are you? Why don't you just stand there and be quiet?
You better watch out. Dave Kich takes that ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is set for 1 fall. Introducing first. Wait, I got just one question. Where can Nick Lendl be? Where has he gone? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first. He hails from the west side of Cleveland, Ohio. He weighed in at a fit and fighting ready 225 pounds. He is the King of Cleveland, the Big Daddy of Destruction. Hashtag undeniable. And he humbly requests through the world's most jacked up ring announcer, Dave Kich, that you all give it up one time for the greatest professional wrestler walking God's green earth, J-Rocc Daddy.
And after that tag team victory over Andrew Palace and Nick Lendl, they're as overbearing as they've ever been. But this one-on-one match with some important stipulations about the future of Nick Lendl and Dave Kich that we're going to get into. And I think I heard the opponent may be about ready to make a statement of their own.
Wait a minute. That a jerk wears the same color as the curtain.
Company colors! That's what an A-Squad announcer does.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick Lendl, and I am the world's best dressed ring announcer.
That's not right.
And here tonight, I am here to introduce the opponent. He hails from Hookstown, Pennsylvania. He weighed in tonight at a perfectly sculpted 202 pounds. He was the first ever Premier Champion and a very close personal friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen,
Now that's how you introduce somebody.
Well, of all the introductions I heard, that was definitely one of them.
Andrew Palace is pumped up. He's excited. He's jacked up in his own way, and that frenetic energy's unleashed.
I don't think Lendl was needed. We had the guy in the suit, black suit, the Cody guy. We had him out there.
Hey, if J-Rocc can have his personal ring announcer, why can't Andrew Palace as well?
Well, first of all, when Dave Kich came out, I saw muscles on top of muscles. When Nick Lendl came out, all I saw was a floating head because he matched the curtain.
Well, keep in mind the stipulations here. If J-Rocc wins, it's J-Rocc and Dave Kich versus Nick Lendl in the future. If Palace wins, it's Lendl and Kich one-on-one.
And actually, let's add to that, when it's Dave, Kich, and J-Rocc, it will...
This time to inform you of the stipulation for this contest.
Who's talking?
Well, he's got to reiterate what I said.
Andrew Palace wins the contest. At a future time, in a future matchup, we will see Nick Lendl versus Dave Kich. And Andrew Palace wins tonight. However, if J-Rocc wins tonight's match, at a future date, in a future match, we will see J-Rocc and Dave Kich go 2-on-1 against Nick Lendl. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it is my duty at this time, per the referee. While Dave Kich indeed has a manager's license and is permitted at ringside, unfortunately, Nick Lendl does not have a manager's license and therefore must return to the back.
What? That's news to me, but obviously J-Rocc and Kich had filed some sort of protest with our official, and they're getting Lendl kicked out of ringside.
Well, Joe, we have rules for a reason, I will remind you.
Are they that intimidated by Lendl that Lendl can't even stand out there?
Well, they know what Lendl's capable of.
Look at them mocking him.
We have seen what Lendl's capable of. In the
Yeah, he's
past.
standing up for himself.
I know he's getting a little bit too big for his underpants is what he's doing.
He's not an instigator. He's not a troublemaker. All he's doing is standing up for his name and his family's name and being a man about this.
Not an Do we know the same Nick Lendl? Dave Kich is just trying to explain that Lendl needs to leave right this second.
Well, and this means that there's going to be nobody to watch Dave Kich to neutralize him if he tries to get involved.
No. That's not Dave Kitch's style.
Palace is trying to give Lendl the pep talk here. I know Palace believes in himself, but man, if J-Rocc pulls a fast one and J-Rocc wins this thing, it's J-Rocc and Kich versus Lendl 2-on-1, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Well, that will actually be the end of Nick Lendl. Imagine you could put that on the poster. It'll be the last time we see Nick Lendl eating solid foods. It'll be the last time we see Nick Lendl able to move on his own capacity. It'll be the last time we ever see Nick Lendl in a suit, because I assume after that he will burn every suit he owns.
Well, listen, there's a lot of moving parts in this issue, obviously, and J-Rocc has accused Lendl of being, quote, my boy, and made a lot of defamatory remarks in the process. I'm going to make this very clear from Jump Street. Whatever happens in this matchup, the referee's decision will be final. It is up to the officiating staff to call this action in a legal standpoint, not me. So this stipulation rests on their hands. Just in case anything happens and J-Rocc wants to accuse me of anything, it's in his hands.
Well, thank God we have it in the referee's hands. The official needs to have control. We know what would happen if you were in control. We know all too well. We've seen that.
Wait a minute, look at this! What was it at the ticket counter?
No, I believe ticket sales were closed at the... is that legal?
Is it legal to buy a ticket to get in? Yes! What are you talking about? He's got a wristband.
I mean, yeah, but...
Well, he's not allowed at ringside as a manager. He's not at ringside. He's among the populace.
Oh, how nice. He even took a program. Isn't that nice? I bet you'll go get some nachos, too.
He's got to read about the card this evening. And Kich wants this. Lendl paid. He's good. We're good to go. If Kich is going to let himself get distracted by the fans, see, Lendl's just booing like any other fan would.
Now, how is Dave Kich going to concentrate? J-Rocc can't concentrate. This isn't fair.
Well, he shouldn't be thrown off that easily by the fans.
Well, he was. He needs to be out of here, not later, now. And
I think he's the best dressed fan here.
oh, well, that bar's set really high. You got a guy with a medium shirt that should have a 3X shirt on.
Palace and J-Rocc have been jockeying for position for quite some time here, even before Lendl walked in the front door.
Which is unfair. Can I form a protest on Lendl buying a ticket?
I would buy a ticket. What is the protest?
Hey, I've seen a lot of people in the wrestling business in my time that should be buying tickets. All right,
true.
But Lendl should be out. He should go home. He should,
Go home. His future depends on this match. Oh, see an elbow J-Rocc cut Palace with.
Doesn't have a manager's license. He shouldn't have a fan license either.
What?
I don't even know anymore.
You gotta calm down over there. Palace, the side headlock.
I need a drink of water.
J-Rocc trying to battle free, and you know that J-Rocc and Kich are just salivating at the idea of getting Lendl 2-on-1. After that chair to the back, the powerbomb on the chair that J-Rocc used, and then putting Kitch's lifeless body on top of Lendl. Kich getting involved. Come on.
Well, I think Andrew Palace tried to kick at him. That's what I think happened.
Lendl trying to let the official know.
But I think Palace attempted to kick Dave Kich, and Dave Kich was defending himself.
I did not see that.
Well, that's because you're not partial, or you're impartial, or you're something with the word partial.
Well, and Lendl and Kich once again getting into it with each other. I've never seen two ring announcers have that much disdain for each other. Can you believe how this has escalated over the past number of months?
Well, Joe, Lendl obviously started with Premier here as a ring announcer, and he could have learned a thing or two from Dave Kich. Lendl could have been the apprentice to Dave Kich.
Oh, forget about it. The lack of integrity Kich has.
Oh, that man is as integritous as the day is long.
If you can see the look on the face of Kich, he doesn't want to wind up one-on-one with Lendl, you know that. When things were one-on-one in the tag match last month, it was all Lendl.
Palace has some say to this as well.
Oh, Bulldog nicely done.
As we heard Lendl say, the first ever Premier Champion.
Palace doing a hell of a job so far. Hooked the leg. Notice Palace didn't take his eyes off Kich either. Finds two.
Now, why did Palace have to play the White Knight here and save Lendl from the beginning? That wasn't his business.
He was doing the right thing. Is that okay? You see
No.
somebody getting bullied 2-on-1 who can't defend themselves, you do something about it. At least a normal human being would, a conscionable human being would, somebody with morals and ethics and, common sense.
No, when you see somebody being bullied, you join in.
Oh.
There are strength in numbers.
Yikes, J-Rocc. And what is Kich doing?
Joe, I'm going to be honest here. I may not have always said the nicest things about Andrew Palace, but one thing I thought was he was smart and knew not to put his nose in places that don't belong. Now he's paying for it.
Palace is always up for a fight. You should know that.
Oh, I know Palace is up for a fight. I know he's got hands of stone, too, and can dish it out with the best of them. We've seen that here.
Cover here.
We've seen him take it to guys like Crimson. We saw him take it to Remy LeVay. We know what has happened in the past. I need to take a breath.
You really do. And J-Rocc is now mocking Lendl.
He was telling him to give it up one time.
Well, that's easier said than done.
No, you just like this. You give it up one time.
J-Rocc manipulating the rules. If it's 2-on-1, J-Rocc and Kich against Nick Lendl, that could very well be the last time we ever see Nick Lendl.
Oh, darn. That'd be too bad. Hey, we could have Dave Kitch as full-time ring announcer. He could take Cody Jones or whatever his name was.
Oh boy, wouldn't that be great? Dave Kich, more Dave Kich. That's what we all need.
I would love more Dave Kitch.
And J-Rocc now cinching in the abdominal stretch on Palace.
We could bring Dave Kitch up here too and make this a three-man booth.
I would rather not.
You're right. You should leave. We'll have a two-man booth.
Lendl cheering on Andrew Palace. Lendl knows his livelihood may be at stake here.
I think he was trying to steal the popcorn from that little girl next to him.
He was not.
He was so.
And check out Dave Kitch, the illegal leverage. Lendl trying to let official McCoy know.
He's the official McCoy.
Do you see why we needed Lendl out here to offset Kich?
No.
Do you see now?
He's supporting him.
Yeah.
What's wrong with holding hands?
Support him right into a disqualification is what he should be doing.
I mean, sometimes when your friend's doing well, you want to hold his hand and let him know he's doing a good job.
That is not something that happens.
Apparently, we live in two different worlds. A world where...
Oh, wait, they're going to hold hands and celebrate again.
Well, he's in firm control. I don't blame him.
Yeah, why do you think he is?
Well, because he's J-Rocc, Daddy.
Well, J-Rocc is milking this for every bit. I think the official finally caught it out of the corner of his eye. And Palace turns things around. Dave Kich got caught red-handed.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but...
Kich should be kicked out of here.
Well, name one thing Kich has done.
Everything.
That's not one thing. Way more.
J-Rocc out on his feet now. You can tell the wars of this battle have begun to show themselves on J-Rocc's body language. Palace puts the brakes on. This is just one of the most physical matchups we've seen in quite some time.
You know, we've seen Palace and J-Rocc do battle before, so these two men know each other. One thing about Palace, he's always studying. He learns something from every single matchup. Oh!
I think both men hit heads. The back of J-Rocc's head collided with the forehead of Palace as they crashed into one another and could be a very pivotal turning point in this matchup.
Well, whichever man can get to his feet first may have the upper hand. That might be what they need to win it. I hope J-Rocc gets up. Think about it. If there's no Nick Lendl, easy for me to say, there would be an open spot. I mean, if you need a backup to the ring announcer.
I thought you gave the spot to Kich.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, as the first in command, I'm busy up here with you. I can't do everything.
I think Cody's doing a fine job.
Well, that's one person.
Shotgun drop kick.
This is what Palace does. He feeds off of that. This isn't good for J-Rocc. Oh, no. Do we have a dentist around? There's got to be one or two of those in wrestling.
J-Rocc is out on his feet. He may not know where he is, or that's not going to help matters at all.
Well, then we're going to need something.
Palace elevates J-Rocc.
I'm getting a little verklempt here. Laugh at me.
It's almost like you'd be in a match depending on the result of this. Neck breaker, 2 count only.
Well, I'm living vicariously through Dave Kich.
You've got money on Kich, don't you?
Now, why do you have to insinuate things that cannot be proven, I don't think?
Palace has the future of Lendl on his shoulders. You gotta believe that's gotta be mounting pressure as this matchup goes on. J-Rocc wants this matchup to continue this mission to bully somebody. Palace is actually fighting for somebody's well-being and safety.
I've seen Palace lay his hands on Dave Kich. Is that not bullying?
When did that happen? In the tag match?
Well, no, I think I've seen it before. What about when Dave Kich, there was a table involved? Huh?
What, J-Rocc, stacks Palace up, J-Rocc gonna steal it! No.
What happened?
Well, J-Rocc tried to cheat his way to victory. Lendl's informing the official, and Kich is trying to run interference.
His legs got caught up in the rope. I'm sorry he has legs, Joe.
Palace with a back body drop. And the knee strike connects. J-Rocc's got shoulders. That might be what matters now. He's done for it. Now Dave Kich putting the foot on the rope at J-Rocc.
No, his foot's on the rope. That was 2.
You had to get there.
Cody McGee said it too. He held up 2 fingers. That's 2. This is the problem with fans today. They don't know their place. They should just enjoy the match and not be yelling at poor Dave Kich.
Don't know their place. How can Lendl enjoy it when his livelihood's at stake?
What kind of fan wears a suit to a wrestling show anyway? This isn't the 1920s.
I think Palace realized what's going on here.
No. Now, wait a minute. Now, see what I said about bullying?
Hey, come on! J-Rocc downstairs. The official, I think, was looking at Lendl, and J-Rocc seized an opening.
Well, that one I think is on Lendl. That's all Lendl's fault. And kudos to J-Rocc for standing up to Dave Kich like that. Bravely.
J-Rocc mocking Lendl again.
Oh, that should be a meme. Can we screenshot that like with a little pouty face?
And J-Rocc running his mouth again. I guess in J-Rocc's mind, it's only a matter of time before he's got Lendl in the ring 2-on-1, and that could be the end of Lendl.
Joe, that'd just be too bad.
It would be.
I'd be upset. I would need a moment.
J-Rocc going for that pile driver. Palace down to a knee.
Well, Palace is certainly down, but he is definitely not out.
I'm not sure if Palace is even 100%. Remember, he suffered a back injury in that tag match at Holiday Havoc. That's what left Lendl 1-on-2 with Kich and J-Rocc in the ring. Pace picks up again, and J-Rocc connects. Sternum first, and now a side rusher leg sweep. J-Rocc traps the shoulders. Could be all. No. J-Rocc with a submission attempt. Has the arms trapped, neck crimped. J-Rocc putting pressure in multiple parts of the upper body of Palace.
Well, Joe, it is yet to be seen if Andrew Palace is going to tap, but you'd have to think he's close. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. Hey, Joe, what? Security!
Now there's eye for an eye.
No, an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. What was he doing? He bought a ticket.
Lendl puts Palace's foot on the rope. That's some reciprocity for what Kich did with J-Rocc all match. And now Dave Kich has a problem with the ring announcer getting involved.
Well, that guy's stealing his coat. We should have a disqualification here. Somebody call something. Oh, speaking of coats coming off.
Oh, no.
Oh, Joe, it's about to go down.
Kich, you don't want to do this. Oh, Kich getting in Lendl's face, and here we go.
Hey, wait. Now, how is this fair, Joe?
How's it fair? Lendl's out there to neutralize Kich like he should be.
Hey, why don't we just have other fans just hop over the guardrail and start throwing fists, huh?
No, Lendl should be out there because he's got a vested interest in this matchup, obviously.
Doesn't it say on the ticket you're not allowed to hit Dave Kich?
It does not say that. Now the wrestlers have to break up the ring announcers. Got his carnage in J-Rocc. J-Rocc a cheap shot to Lendl.
Hey, you know what? I mean, Lendl put himself there. That's just going to happen.
Oh, come on now.
Is Kich okay?
I don't care. Jeez. This fight continues.
Oh, Joe, well, wait a minute. Joe, I said about seeing the end of Lendl. I think we're going to see the end of Andrew Palace right here.
A power driver will end this for sure. Oh, J-Rocc! The spine cracks off of the heavy ramp. That is thick wood, and J-Rocc just got dropped, and he may have a broken back.
Well, Joe, now we might have a hurt J-Rocc, and I don't know if Dave Kich is 100%. His cummerbund's still on, though, so we have that going for
I
him.
guarantee we got to hurt J-Rocc.
Dave Kich. Run! He might be the most jacked up. You're going to see a boy become a man, Joe.
Don't overstep your boundaries, Kich. That was a mistake.
Well, Now he is just a ring announcer, and he has his manager's license.
He's a pest. He's been involved this whole match.
What kind of man hits Dave Kich?
A man that knows Dave Kich has it coming. Palace now back to work on J-Rocc here as the matchup. Wait a minute, Dave Kich! Kich has grabbed onto Palace's leg. Palace just got counted out.
Now that's some bravery like I have never seen.
Palace just got counted out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by countout, J-Rocc!
Oh, thank goodness.
And oh no, that means Lendl's got to go 2-on-1 with J-Rocc and Kich. Palace and Lendl both got screwed.
You know, I said earlier that I got a late Christmas present, and I think I just got the best Christmas present of all time because we now have it official. We will soon be seeing the end of Nick Lendl. So this is just great. I couldn't be happier. I'm gonna cry.
And you saw J-Rocc waiting in the wings as Kich again baited Palace in. Wait, second referee.
Well, no.
No, hey, I said earlier, BC, the referees are going to decide this matchup, and I think Nate Pierce saw something that McCoy missed. Hey, come on! I think Pierce was about to restart the match.
Well, that's what Pierce gets for putting his nose in places. Like I said earlier, I haven't got a problem with that here.
what he was going to do.
It's your boy, J-Rocc.
Now, wait a minute. The referees have this called. J-Rocc doesn't.
By contract, your ass belongs to Dave Kich and me in a handicap match. But after the rude reception we got tonight, yeah, you pulled your little tricks. You bought your ticket. Danny Boy let you in. I know Joe had a piece of it too. So let me tell you something. Later date, my ass. We gonna have that handicap match right now.
No, that's not part of the stipulation. Come on.
It sounds fair. I mean, J-Rock's still ready to go. I think it's brave of J-Rocc. He just had a matchup against J-Rocc, or excuse me, J-Rocc had a match against Andrew Palace. He's willing to go for it again.
Oh, that same chair that cracked across Lendl's back a month ago.
Joe, what an athlete J-Rocc is, and Dave Kich for that matter. Both men took punishment.
What a bully taking advantage of a situation. I'm going to talk to Nate Pierce. If Pierce was going to restart this match, then this story isn't over. Here comes Palace.
Hey, Joe, what'd you talk about, an eye for an eye? I think that's what Nick Lendl needs to get right now.
And this fight's still going on. Palace a fast press. And J-Rocc is getting rocked.
Joe, I don't know
Goodbye.
if we have the National Guard readily available in Cleveland.
Oh, now where do the numbers fall?
Dave Kich run. Dave Kich run. Take off the bow tie and take off.
This is a handicap match I can get behind. Swing that chair, Lendl.
Oh, J-Rocc was right. You did have a hand in this.
A hand in what? Lendl got kicked out by J-Rocc and then he bought a ticket. Buddy's good here, and Dave Kich gets out of dodge before his life flashes before his eyes. But I'm going to have a conversation with these officials during our live intermission and figure out what their ruling is, and what they say is what I'm going to enforce, whether J-Rocc, Kich, you, or anybody like it or not. But as of now, could be the end of Lendl's career if he has to go 2-on-1. J-Rocc and Dave Kich. We'll get more to this story as we go on.